Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, you will practice English speaking in a simple and natural way. We will use the shadowing method to improve your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence. Listen carefully, repeat each sentence, and enjoy learning through a real-life story made especially for your practice. Listen to every sentence carefully. Pause the video and repeat it out loud. Copy the voice, speed, and emotion as closely as you can. This story may sound simple, but it will change an ordinary day into something unforgettable. My name is Lily Parker. I am 26 years old, and I work as a junior architect in a busy city. I love designing small spaces and drawing ideas late at night. Every morning, I take the same bus to work and listen to music to relax. One Thursday morning, I was especially tired. I had worked late the night before and barely slept. I almost missed my bus, but I ran and got on just in time. I sat near the window and watched the streets pass by. That day felt normal, quiet, and predictable. I had no idea that this ordinary morning was about to turn into something completely unexpected. When the bus stopped near my office, I stood up and reached for my bag. Suddenly, I realized it was much lighter than usual. My heart started beating fast. I opened it and froze. My notebook with all my sketches was gone. It was not just a notebook. It held months of ideas, drawings, and notes for an important project. I looked around the bus in panic. People were getting off, and the driver was ready to leave. I searched under the seats, but there was nothing. I asked a woman nearby if she had seen it, but she shook her head. The bus doors closed, and it drove away. I stood on the sidewalk, feeling helpless and angry with myself. Without that notebook, I felt lost. I did not know how I would continue my work or explain this to my boss. I decided to walk back to the bus stop and sit for a moment. I needed to think clearly. As I sat on the bench, a young woman approached me. She looked about my age and held a notebook in her hands. She asked softly, "Excuse me, did you leave this on the bus?" My heart jumped. I stood up quickly and looked closer. It was my notebook. I almost cried with relief. I told her yes, it was mine, and thanked her again and again. She smiled and said her name was Clara. She explained that she had been sitting behind me on the bus and saw the notebook fall. When I stood up, she chased the bus at the next stop and got off to return it. We started talking while walking toward my office. Clara was a graphic designer who worked nearby. She said she loved creative people and could not imagine losing something so important. I showed her a few sketches, and she was impressed. She shared her own work on her phone, and I admired her style. Our conversation felt easy and natural, as if we had known each other for a long time. Before we separated, she asked if we could meet for coffee sometime to talk more about design. I agreed happily. That evening, we met at a small cafe. We talked about creativity, dreams, and the challenges of working in creative fields. She gave me useful advice about presenting ideas confidently. I felt inspired and supported. What started as a stressful morning slowly turned into one of the most meaningful days I had experienced in a long time. That night, as I walked home, I thought about everything that had happened. I realized how easily one small mistake could turn into fear and stress. But I also understood that kindness can appear in unexpected moments. Losing my notebook showed me how important my work truly was. And finding it again reminded me that I was not alone. Clara's help gave me confidence and motivation. I returned to work the next day with new energy and clearer ideas. I presented my project with confidence, and my boss appreciated my passion. I learned that sometimes a problem is not the end, but the beginning of something better. When you stay open and calm, life can surprise you in beautiful ways. Thank you for listening to this story. Now listen again and repeat each sentence out loud. Take your time and enjoy the process. Every repetition makes your English stronger and clearer. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you in the next lesson.